Hey, what's up? I am Coach Ryan Family. I'm out in the Viper Pit today. I've got 2 money moves for you to help you develop your lats. A lot of people get lat exercises wrong because they don't understand the function and structure of the lats. So we're going to talk a little bit about 2 exercises that can really help improve both your lat size and strength as well as stabilization of the shoulder. So first of all, a lot of people make a big mistake when they do something for the lats or they attempt to bias their lats. They let the arm, the elbow go way past the body. The lats cannot physiologically bring the elbow past the body. So you want to keep the elbow tucked in tight and bring it just down to your hip. So one of the first moves that we can do to address that is the half kneeling, alternating isometric lat pull down. I really like the alternating isometric move for lats because it's something that allows people to develop a lot of tension in the correct muscle tissue. A lot of times when people do pull downs, chin ups, or various other types of lat exercise, they rush through the range of motion and they don't get a good quality contraction in the lat tissue. This helps to solve that problem. With isometric exercises or isometric contractions, you can increase tension in a given muscle group that helps that actin myosin cross bridging to help you get better neuromuscular engagement, so better signaling from your brain to the targeted tissue, as well as greater mechanical tension, which we know is a trigger for muscle hypertrophy. So this is how this first one looks. You're gonna use this with a dual handle set up on a pulley unit. You're gonna get into a half kneeling position. That means one leg down, one leg up. You're gonna start, again, elbows are gonna be in, so you're not flaring out wide like that. You're gonna try to keep your elbows tucked, and you're gonna bring both of them down. And you're just thinking here about driving the elbow down to the hip. Then from there, you're gonna leave one in a contracted position while you do a full rep for the other side, and then alternate. So we're gonna bring this one up, get into a stretch, and then drive it back down, squeezing the lats hard. Then we're gonna allow this to come forward, keeping that elbow in, and then driving the elbow down hard. Notice, I'm not coming back behind the body. The lats do not physiologically do that. So we're just gonna stop with the elbow, with the arm level with the body. So just a couple more reps here so you can see, driving the elbow down and in, and we're just driving the elbow towards the hip. A couple other things to mention, I'm not overarching my back. When you overarch your back, you take away the lat's ability to produce force. So we want a nice neutral spine. The half kneeling position really helps with that. Alternate up and down, up and then down. So that's the first one. The next exercise that I really like to help bias the lats is going to be a basic one-arm row with either a dumbbell or a kettlebell. I actually prefer a kettlebell for this one. Just the load distribution seems to feel better for me, but dumbbell, kettlebell doesn't matter. It's a one-arm dumbbell row, but it's an arc row, and you're arcing to the hip. Most people, when they do a dumbbell row, will pull to the chest, to the rib cage. That is going to train more the upper back, more the rhomboids and scapular retractors. This is more looking for the lats. So in this arc of movement, it's an arc row. We're going to start with the dumbbell or the kettlebell hanging below the shoulder, and then we're simply going to arc the elbow back so that it's in line with the hip. I'll keep a nice open arm angle so I'm not letting the biceps do the work. And I'm just arcing back toward the hip, squeezing. We're not going behind the body. Again, the lats can't do that. So we're keeping that elbow in front of the body, arc to the hip, and back down. Arc to the hip, and back down. So it's almost like a pendulum motion, swinging the pendulum back, and then letting it swing back forward. Under control, of course. That is gonna really help bias the lats, to help build bigger, stronger lats, as well as more stable shoulders. Last thing I'll mention on this is both of these exercises are major ego check exercises. So you will not be able to use a ton of weight on these. For the rows, for example, you may be at 20 to 50% of what you would normally row. So if you normally do a 100-pound dumbbell for sets of 10 reps in an upper back dumbbell row, you can expect to be somewhere between 25 to 50 pounds for your one-arm arc row reps to the hip, okay? I'm Coach Ryan Family from the Viper Pit. If you like this video, please hit subscribe below, and I'll see you next time.